Joe Gomez recalls disappointment after being booed on last England appearance. Liverpool star Joe Gomez had a bust-up with Raheem Sterling, which spilled over from club football into the international setup, with the defender feeling the wrath of England's supporters. Gomez appeared as a late substitute when Gareth Southgate's men thrashed Montenegro 7-0 in November 2019. But Gomez was booed by England supporters, having been involved in a canteen bust-up with Raheem Sterling 4 days prior to the game. Southgate suspended Sterling, who had clashed with the Liverpool defender during Manchester City's match at Anfield the previous weekend, from the game, but fans clearly blamed Gomez. "You never want that to happen in front of your own crowd," said Gomez, recalled to Southgate's squad after more than 3 years away. "It was testing. It wasn't great. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. I didn't let it consume me too much. I am looking forward to getting back in front of the fans and playing. Wembley is such a special stadium." Gomez played 3 more times for England after being booed at Wembley, but all those games were behind closed doors during the COVID pandemic. And after suffering a career-threatening injury while training with England in November 2020, Gomez is delighted to be back in the international fold. He said, "It is surreal because 4 years is quite a long time, and I spent a fair amount of that time wanting to be back in the mix. I would be lying if I said I hadn't spent time thinking about wanting to be back with the boys and getting back to this level. It is a privilege to be here, and now I want to play my part." Explaining the emotions he felt on going back to St. George's Park and the fateful pitch where he suffered his injury, he said, "I would be lying if I said it did not have a psychological toll as I left here in an ambulance quite abruptly. It was a bit surreal. I sort of prepared myself mentally, but I think there was a bit of an underlying trauma that I can draw a line under. Coming back, it meant a lot in that sense. It was the same pitch. We were doing an 11v11 when I got the injury. It was quite unique. It was a patella tendon rupture. I was by myself. I just went to play a pass. I planted my foot and then it ruptured. It was quite gruesome. My kneecap was halfway up my leg. A lot of it is a blur because it was a bit painful. From that point, it was a massive part of my life.